What's up? David here. Today I want to talk to you about how we are all standing on the shoulders of giants. All standing on the shoulders of giants. And because we are all standing on the shoulders of giants, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell which shoulders we are standing on. And so what does this mean, right? So it means this. It means that every idea that came before us, the generations that came before us. And so this video is more about like giving credit, but at the same time, knowing that there have been many others before us. So it's kind of hard to give credit every single time we want to give credit to like an idea or a concept or a quote or a message or whatever it is, right? And I remember Bruce Lee, he said, you spend too much time on the messenger and you will miss the message, right? If you spend too much time on the finger pointing to the moon, you actually miss the moon itself. So it's not really about giving a lot of credit to the messenger. Of course, for sure, you absolutely want to give credit as much as you can. And we talked about this before, the windows and mirror technique, right? You want to give credit to the team whenever you have a success, but you also want to be pointing at the mirror when something goes wrong in your business or your organization or your team, because you want to take all the responsibility for when something goes wrong, but when something goes well, you have a big success, you want to credit your team. So we talked about credit in that sense. But sometimes it's hard to credit every single generation prior to us, right? So even some of like the things that I'm saying, they're not from me, you know. I am definitely standing on the shoulders of giants. I had the privilege of having many amazing teachers and mentors in my life. And sometimes I don't remember where I got some of these messages from. And so it's a little hard to credit them whenever every single time, right? But of course, whenever I can, I do absolutely give the credit out. But here's the thing though, these teachers, these mentors, they are usually very compassionate and very humble people that they don't even care for the credit. All they care about is getting their students or their clients success. They don't even care. So in that way, they're not wanting to take all the credit. They're not wanting to place the emphasis on the messenger. They want to place the emphasis on the message. And even with me, even if you take any of my ideas, even though they might be unique and there might be, my own ideas, go ahead and use them, The point is not to receive all the credit and quote me and anything like that. The point is for you to freaking change your life, right? That's why I'm making these videos. Go and use this stuff so that you can change your life. I could care less about the credit, you know what I mean? I mean, of course, like if you give some love back, that's absolutely cool. But receiving credit is more like feeding your ego. It's validating your ego. And my teachers, they know this stuff, right? They don't want to validate their own ego. So they're like, you don't always have to credit me, man. Just freaking use the thing and change your life. If you do that, if you change your life, that will mean more to me than, you giving me credit. So that's what I'm trying to say. Place too much emphasis on the messenger and you'll miss the entire message. And I just want to say that I'm simply a messenger placed on earth, trying to change some people's lives, and don't focus on the messenger, I'm delivering something. I'm delivering a message that has been passed down to me, maybe filtered through my own mind, and I'm passing that down onto you into a message where you can take that message and you can use that and become a useful person in society and into impacting the world, into adding value to the world and taking action, and changing your freaking life. So that's the ultimate goal with these videos and these messages. So go out there, change your freaking life. It's not important on the credit. You don't really have to credit me. Of course, you want to, respect other people and give credit when you can, of course. But if you do not know where you got the idea from or how it came to be, just simply focus on changing yourself, right? Change your life around. That's it for this video. Hope you found value out of this one. I'll talk to you in the next one.